on. You know how it is when you go on a trip and you tend to overpack, right? Because you want to make sure you have everything. Okay, ladies, I know you can relate to this. What I forgot on my trip was under eye concealer. Yeah, I went on a cruise and oh my God, I forgot under eye concealer. So follow me on this one. This is amazing. You know how it can be hard to match your skin tone? I'm kind of yellow instead of pink. Well, back when this happened, there was no such thing as matching like color undertones and that kind of thing, or at least that's what I thought. I was a makeup artist at the time, so I was super proud of my makeup collection, horrified that I didn't have the one thing that I would need for photos, right? Come on, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so stick with me, because if you're ever afraid that you're not going to have what you need when you travel, check this out. Here's what happened. The gift shop on the boat, of course, they didn't have what I needed. The Mexican ports of call, they had plenty of sombreros, Mexican blankets, and kachina dolls. Okay, nobody's going to have under eye concealer for a white chick. I'm just saying. So I kind of gave up on it, and I followed this hunch to take this side journey one day off the cruise. I don't know why, because I almost died in the ocean in a near-death experience. Last thing I want to do is snorkel, but it was a big yes. It was probably the booze part of the cruise, you know, booze cruise title, you know. Anyway, I went. The long and short of it is that I was the first one in, first one out. I couldn't wait for the booze part of the cruise to get started. And everybody's doing limbo, and there's 50 people at the other end of the catamaran. I'm standing there by myself watching, waiting for a drink. When this woman walks up to me, I'm looking for something that might look like what she had. This woman walks up to me and she goes, "Huh, I found this on the bottom of the ocean. It looks like your color." I said, what is it? It was under eye concealer. It was fresh. It was my color, because apparently L'Oreal Color Match had come out with something that literally matched yellow undertone people like me. And I used it for a year. Now, I must have looked like I really needed that, because she brought it to me, of all the people. But just think about it. Do the math, okay? Like, how weird is that in this distant cove that we went to for a day trip, there is under eye concealer on the bottom of the ocean. It glints in the sun, and this little half pint of a thing manages to snorkel down and pick it up and bring it to me. Now, look here. I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying that if you look back at your life, there are times in the most bizarre things happen for you anyway, don't they? They just show up. And it can only happen if you listen inside to that thing I call the big yes. So follow that still small voice. I know it's still a small voice, but it's worth it, because it's leading you. Come on, come here, this way, this way, this way, this way. And if you can just kind of like see it, say it, let it go. You know, like, imagine what you need. Try everything you can think of as the doors fly open, the windows fly open, whatever it is. Follow the leads and then let it go. Because it may be that something better shows up, or maybe exactly what you were looking for shows up when you least expect it. And I can tell you, that day was a game changer. If you just step off the curb towards the thing that you need the most, chances are it will show up in your hands. Now, I'm not talking about manifesting a loaf of bread, really hard, but this is just shy of that, isn't it? It came through somebody else's hands, so you just never know. Keep your chin up, hang in there. I'm telling you, man, if somebody had told me that, I would have thought they were lying, but I'm not. I'm not. It's Lonnie Ray. I hope you stay tuned for more exciting updates on life and shortcuts and strategies that will save you a lot of strife. Cheers.